So good. He's getting so good at this. Is unbelievable. Hey, Instagram is me, T from the Pattersons, taking the train to bed. Just woke up from my nap. Well, at first I watched. A wonderful thing about being in India is that, when you get the shot, the point is that you can wash at any time. Throw the shower on, I can feel my hair still wet, like that, like about the third one, no, only the second one I did today. I'm going to take another one later on. Because why? Because it's hot. And you feel so refreshed after, I feel refreshed. Anyway, this is a Thursday. That means something. I'll tell you what it means in a second. Because on Fridays, if we have a week. Was this today Friday? What day is today? I don't know what day today is. This could be Friday. But I think it's look, I could be. What's going on here? I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've been here so long. I know it's April. No, Thursday was yesterday. Today is Friday. It's the 18th. Hold on a second. Hold on just a second. I gotta look at my. It's the 18th. The Thursday was yesterday. I'm all discombobulated. I'm telling you, it's a Friday. That's a week wrap-up day. Because tomorrow is Saturday. That's whatever happens in my head day, and Sundays we read out of Tagore. We read, and then we riff off the reading. On Mondays is a me day. Tuesdays is a U.S. day. Wednesday is a world day. Thursday is audio drama day. Did I do audio drama yesterday? Well, forget you. This is a week wrap-up, so that means I can revisit anything that I done did, you see? So I want to talk about audio drama. Well, maybe, let us expand then. Let us expand. Look to my book, man. I can't believe I don't know what day it is. I done lost. I don't know what's happening. Look. Here's the thing. You see, I've been writing these Kwansabas, I showed you, it's Kwansabas, I'll show you from the book. It's right up there. I do this whole process, right? And so this is the last one I did, of course, before Kwansaba. It's a 49-word poem. 7 lines of 7 words to the line, and each word no more than 7 letters, except for proper nouns. So that's what this is. And I started, I've been doing Kwansaba since it's a form of poetry that was invented by the Eugene B. Remedy Writers Group out there in East St. Louis. And, hey, hey, Jacques, hey, how are you? How you doing? Out there in East St. Louis, Eugene B. Remedy Writers Club. And of course, like the name suggests, Eugene B. Redmond is like the progenitor, so he invented this form of poetry. Anyway, so last year, I've been writing them since the 90s. Usually I do them on special occasions, right? And then when I got here last year, meaning I'm in Southern India right now, for some healing. I'm still here now. Well, I'm still here. I went away. Anyway, I came back this year with some more healing. Anyway, when I came, I started to, because there was an open mic at the Artiste Cafe. And then last May, because of certain things, I did a poem, had to do my poem. And then after that, I decided, I did that for Africa Day last year. And then I started doing the Kwansabas, right? So I was doing the Kwansabas, and I did them weekly because it's open mic. And then I had some sort of satisfaction out of that, right? So then when I came back, so then I didn't do any, maybe I did one or two. No, I don't think I did any. When I went back to Southern Africa, whatever, I did no Kwansabas. And so then when I got back here this year, I fell into the pattern again because, well, the Artiste Cafe wasn't doing the open mic anymore for some reason. So I would visit Johnny up at Fertile East. Every Sunday is a gathering, you bring some stuff, it's potluck, whatever. So I decided to do them there. So I would see, because it takes about three days or so to do a Kwansaba. You say, well, it's a short poem. What do you mean? look, if you're a poet, what happens is you write the thing, you get inspiration, comes down, and then you process it through your dingy. And then what I do is I don't have the parchment. I write it on a parchment that looks like parchment looks like this. I write it I write it on a parchment. This is a parchment. I write it longhand on a parchment, and then I go to my phone and I spell check it, because I'm actually not really, well, I am a poet. I guess I have to say I'm a poet. But I'm actually more of a wordsmith than I'm a poet. Anyway, so I checked it, and then I put it in the book like you just saw. Then I put it in this book. And then I go and I guess I can turn this around for you. And then what I do is I put on this year, so I put on this poster board. Can I turn this around? Yeah, I can turn this around. And I put colors on it, so it looks like this. See? So that's what it looks like when it's all finished. So that's how this form goes. But it's evolved to that. Everything. Let me tell you something. You know, you got a bunch of revolutionaries around here. I'm an evolutionary. Everything for me evolves, right? Anyway, back to the point. So when I got here this year, I said, wow, let me write Kwansaba every week, because, well, so I started back then. And the first one I was here since January. I don't know when I did the first one. Let's count the Sundays, because that's when I presented them. Let's make like the first one came out not on the 12th of January. Let's say it came on the 19th. Let's forget January. Let's say it started in February. So February 2nd was the first one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be the 12th one. Oh, that's a good number. So I got 12 Kwansabas, because I do it every week, right? Now, here's the thing. It's only going to last, so I got, that's this week, right? We're April, right? We're April, I just said it was April the 20th. What the hell is it? What day? Yeah, we're April the 20th, right? So that'll be presented April 20th, and then the 27th was the last one for there. Oh, then I leave on the 7th, so I have 2 more to do if I wish. Well, I have 2 more to do, April the 27th, and then May 4th, because I leave on the 7th. So I have 2 more to do, right? So that means that they count 12, 13, 14. So I have 14 when I leave. Now here's the thing. I only do them on like special occasions, you know, like a death or something like that, or even I haven't done births. Last time I need to do it. I need to do what I don't know. Anyway, the point is, so I got that right. But there's going to be an occasion that happens, because I'll be in the States. But one of the things I'm in the States for, well, it just happened. One of the things I'm in the States for is at the end of June, on June the 30th? Yes, a Monday. June the 30th, my sister's retiring from her position, whatever. She's a big-time nursing kind of person, a nurse, you know, and in the VA, right, over there in Virginia, right? So she's retiring, so she's going to have a big retirement party. Oh, you have no idea. But oh, gosh. Can I tell you, it says, look, we had 7 children, 6 different fathers, but, you know, the point is that there was twins in there. Each one of us was extreme in what we do, and we all did different things, right? Like my twin sisters. They were retarded, right? They were still, one is still alive. She's it's a long story. Anyway, but whatever passed, right? My younger brother, right? He was a professional criminal. He's one of those people that jacked up the drug deal. It's Lawrence is just whacked, right? I'm an audio dramatist. You can't get no more extreme than being an audio dramatist, which you can. Then my older brother, Gregory, he passed this a couple years ago, and peace and blessings to his soul also. But he's like a professional. He's like a professional vagabond. He could drive he's just an extraordinary person. Happy-go-lucky, whatever have you. Unlike me, who's like, anyway. Then my other Vincent, we don't know what happened to him. The word is he became a doctor, whatever, because he was. There's a whole long story with that. But my sister, she got all the monetary, the money genes, right? And she's extreme. So she's gonna have a retirement party. Be about 300 people. Let me tell you, it's gonna be a hoot. And the interesting thing, I don't really come to the States that often, but you know, the last time she had a party, she was being pinned for her lieutenant colonel because she was in the army, but she was being pinned as a lieutenant colonel. She was a colonel, no, lieutenant colonel, whatever it was, colonel, lieutenant colonel, I don't care, well, whatever. So I happened to be in town, so I was there for that, right? So anytime I have some, me and my sister, my younger sister, we're the closest kind of thing, you know what I mean? So it's just fortuitous. Is that the word? It was just serendipitous that I should happen to be in town when she has her retirement party. Ain't that something? So anyway, so that's what's going to happen up there. So I'm saying the reason why I said that is because for the retirement party, I'll probably do a Kwansaba. Don't tell. Well, she don't listen to these things anyway. Don't tell her, but I'll probably do a poem, right? But yeah, I'll perform it. My recitation. Kwansaba would be there, but between the time I leave here and then, I don't think I'll be doing them because there's no whatever happening. However, now here's the thing. Here's what I've been thinking. Because here's what I'm thinking. The Kwansaba is like they are, and as you keep on going, that's to me. Like for instance, I really like this one. I really like this one, but the one they did last week, I really like that one. So. It's like somebody who has children, or when authors, when they say, "Oh, my last book, that was my baby." It's almost like each one of these, I'm going like, "Wow, this is really good." Don't trust the poet. Don't trust the author. Who knows? But now I'm thinking that I have to be. Not have to be. Well, I am going to be at the reparations gathering in Ethiopia in September. So what I might do is start doing. There's a couple of reparations Kwansabas in here, so I might start doing some reparations Kwansabas. So when September hits, I'll have some reparations Kwansabas. Well, more reparations, because there's at least a couple in here, right? In this current thing. So who knows? I might do it every week. It depends, because when I'm in Virginia, when I'm in the States, sometimes I get. Then the food and daba comes. So I did a Kwansaba for the food and daba last year. So I gotta. That's already. I gotta do a Kwansaba for the food and daba. I only did at the end of it. Hey, so this it keeps on rolling. Hey, I can't stop being a poet, even if I wanted to. I couldn't stop being a poet. Hey, but here's the thing. The Kwansabas are Kwansabas. I get enough of them. I have enough of them. There's a thing called an epic poem. I wrote a really good epic poem one time. This is long ago. I turned it into a play. So. Who knows? I can take all these Kwansabas. I can use it as teaching tools. There's a whole thing. I got plans because I could make an epic. You can't make an epic Kwansaba because there are only 49 word poems. But I can somehow move the Kwansaba movement. How do you say movements? You know how music you have this. I'll figure out something. If I'm going to go that route. But either way, I can just turn the whole thing into a play. Plus, when I get back to the Eastern Cape, then we have a theater there. I'm just saying, we got a theater. And then I might have the relationship with this radio station. And for the theater thing, I'm going to create an audio drama group so we can put the audio drama on the internet radio. So I got plans. So if that happens, so you see what happens? But you got to keep on going. You got to have the discipline. You got to keep on going. It's ritual. I'm a ritualist. Aside from being a nowist, I'm a ritualist. I learned that when I was at Negro Ensemble Company. This is a long time ago. We had Malcolm Schuss was our first teacher, and he left for Hollywood, wherever he left to. Then this guy Luther James came. He was a TV guy. He left, right? Then we didn't have a teacher, right? So, but Buddy Butler became our teacher for a while. But I think Buddy's still in California right now. But he's teaching at some college. Anyway, he taught us. He had these seances, so we had ritual theater. I love ritual theater. It's my thing. In fact, every time I do a theater piece, or even an audio drama piece, it really is. If you look under the hoodie, if you look at it, if you look under the crown, under the cap, you know what I mean? It's really ritual. Theater is nothing but ritual. So I'm a ritualist. I just realized not only am I a nowist, but I'm a ritualist. I like that. Anyway, so enough of me. That's what's happening with Kwansaba. They'll keep on developing, and you know, and you, if you keep on writing, if you set up it's a ritual. It's a ritual I do every week. So, well, I won't. But don't worry. If I do it every week, so if you set up a ritual that you do every week, then eventually you have enough stuff to look back and say, hey, I can make this something else. Easy peasy. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Enough. See you later. Bye. See you. Bye. Ooh, dee, da, da, da.